Alright, so ooh, I have a heart right now. Ooh, nice, nice. Alright, so let's see. This thing. Oh, working. And let's put heart so I see. Now it wants me to register. What? Huh. Okay, I'm not going to. No, I have to. It doesn't give me interesting. Okay, it opened. Why did it open YouTube itself? Come on, come on. Let's open. All right, it was fun. Chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The chat. All right, so oops, returning what I was doing, returning what I was doing. So yeah, basically, Switch Online members because I was planning to record again before tomorrow. I will fly back to Wisby, so that would be fun. That would be fun. I collected the first rewards. Yahoo! So yeah, in order to gain 100 points, I need to play the game trial software, and there were three. The first one was Don't Stop Together, and apparently I've completed that, even if there was nothing to complete in all honesty. And while I was just sitting and waiting, all right, I have huge, not huge, but let's see. This is why it's good because for whole summer I didn't have that much time to even consider of streaming. I was focusing a little bit to catch up with the Treehouse recordings. God, it's heavy. My God, it's heavy. All right, so at least what I'm able to spoil. I'm in middle of recording chapter 17. No, 18. I just finished it. Yes, a couple of days ago I finished editing. My edits are beautiful, perfect. But I finished editing chapter 17. Yesterday I started with chapter 18. I bought a new microphone for myself because the I needed to. This one started to when I was just holding them, recording. They started to hit and break my. It was uncomfortable in all honesty. Even if the microphone quality is much better on those Sony Bluetooth, rather at least for my ear, compared to this Hama, whatever this is, Hama Lavalier microphone Smart. I bought them for 20 euros. I'm happy to see that yeah, it's not as. At least I'm playing with the. That's why it's actually good for me also as well to just practice and see how the quality goes, and because before I continue with the recording, with it would be better to at least adjust again, and see a little bit how the microphone quality is working. Eh, sometimes you just make decisions based on whatever your financial situation is and what is comfortable for you. So in this case, let's hope that I will find some kind of magical golden middle ground between microphone quality and sound quality. Because for some reason this microphone, well, okay, if it's different jack, because it's 3.5 jack, so it's basically like a not much difference between this quality, but at least something. And at least with the phone it worked a little bit better, so I'm planning to have something in. I have my own plans and wings and wonders, but I need to first finish Treehouse because that is so time consuming. Like the chapter 17 chapter battle, it took me 3 hours. So yeah, prepare whenever that is ready for those Finnish subscribers or whoever is clicking those my Finnish random nonsense. But regardless, I need. That's why I was not able to stream too much, and I saw an opportunity for me to return in a little bit, just practice, just seeing that everything works still and everything is okay with this, not with this stuff. Because yeah, I wanted to collect these platinum points because I'm actually happy with with the reward system that they included. I actually for once bought something and now I have new avatar. So basically I have only Zelda characters here. She's beautiful. She's beautiful and I'm actually happy with it. And I already tried Don't Stop Together. While I was just sitting and thinking, just because I need to return. Like I want to I at least want to record before I return to Wisby, so I'm able to edit slowly while I'm returning to the school and study mentality and because otherwise it would be much harder to find the balance. So that I will start recording while I'm packing because I'm still packing a little bit. But multitasking is not my friend, and that's why I'm playing multiplayer games alone for 15 minutes and just check and just have nothing to do and understand the. Don't Stop Together wasn't probably the best game to start with because I decided that okay, if I put a timer for 15 minutes, just play them and each one of them, so it will be 45 minutes. The 15 minutes that I put, basically I played a little bit longer. I'm able to probably see how long I played. 30 min 30 minutes ago, but I don't see how long did I play. Hmm. All right. I started 30 minutes ago, yeah, but basically I've been already. Regardless, approximately still I played like something like 17, 18 minutes because I started my timer after I opened the game. So basically we can say the 20 minutes approximately. Out of that 20 minutes, I would argue that I sat with the loading screens 65%. Like literally it was like it's ambitious when they want to recreate you a world sandbox game. Yeah, it takes time. Like when you are trying to learn the game, when have no idea what the game is about. Okay, for the 15-minute rule, it's a little bit heavy to just sit and watch, and especially when first you generate your world, then you sit and wait for that 5 minutes approximately to just the world to generate. After that, you will start with the character creation screen. And that's something like, why couldn't you just include that character while you are generating the world? Why you are not able to create the character if that is something you want to? I'm okay with the idea that you have different characters that you are able to play around. Customizations like hair, clothing, accessories, that's fine. Because maybe you need to differentiate yourself whenever you are playing with your friends or with random people in online. I don't know. But that felt something like, why do I have to do this after I waited for a world to generate? Why cannot that be just either while the world is generating, or just default option, so before I even enter, I'm already created something that is mine. At least couple, so I would have like, regardless, I was not. And when I played, because I'm playing with small monitor, the text is too small for my eyes, so I was not able to read what was my inventory. I collected whatever I collected stuff. I never was able to attack anything, and as soon as dark came, I died. So it's like, it felt a little bit like trial and error, and especially when I followed a little bit the instructions what the game stated, that if you are playing for the first time, it's better for you to have offline local game alone, so you are able to play a little bit. Yet still, if I would probably still make the game that it first asks, have you played this game before? If you're not, then it forces you the tutorial, so something like that, because it will be a little bit better to understand what I'm expected with with the different menus, with the different because there's the sanity, starvation, and something else, as far as I understood from the. So it's a little bit more complicated for to just jump in, especially for. Uh, So yeah, maybe it's good game, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me for based on the first 15 minutes. Basically, the first 15 minutes is ramping up. The second two games, Golf and Tetris, I should think that I have some kind, because I have no idea. I don't know what is Puyo Puyo. I have heard that, but I don't know what it is. And Tetris, apparently, maybe I have heard once or twice. Maybe I'm not fully sure. Uh, I will start with golf with your friends. Checking whether the software can be played. Jättebra. And I will turn my timer on. 15 minutes. Yoink. So let's see when it's going to be beeping, beeping, beeping. I hope the golf with your friends is self-explanatory. And yeah, obviously, this is the part of the. Okay, that was too quick. That text. Press A button. Am I able to play with this controller? Oh, good. Then charge. I would, because this needs, my Joy-Cons need to be charged before I jump into. All right, cool. If I decline, corrupted forest update, okay? Return to your roots, put your skills in a test in it. Local quick play. One player. Begin. For this I'm actually giving credit. Let's see how long it takes for me to at least the music. Hockey mode. Escapist. Alright, the game loads lots quicker. Press A to jump. Press B to reset the ball. Okay, I use this joystick to move. Okay. Jump, find A. Okay. It's alright, I'll use the right joystick to turn the camera. Left and right. Well, okay, clockwise and counterclockwise. Invert it, so it's like turning my neck. A doesn't do anything, B doesn't do anything. Holding holding R and moving it, that's the fine, okay. Jump is still something I didn't understand. But at least when I hold A, free, Alright. Because the jump, I didn't understand that yet. Bump. I used the left joystick to select the strength. And was A to a little bit too strong, because the power is a little bit difficult to understand here, especially when, well, basically during the downtime double boogie between editing and recording the new episodes for Treehouse. I've been playing Wario Land 3, and I actually like it also has golf minigame, and for that I'm being okay with the idea that I'm able to see if I hit the strongest, what is the expected if I hit the perfect, because here I'm just having strong, but it uses more like the, is it, I don't know, I haven't played that many golf games, so I will be able to state what is the, because basically it has the strength and then it has accuracy, because the other one that you just press and I hope that this will, well, that went better than I expected. Birdie! Finished one on the par. So yeah, basically one birdie, then I'm with the par again. Yeah, if I... No. Okay, jump is nothing yet. And I have 3 minutes basically to make my shot. Alright. Well, this is fun, so I need to hit somewhere here. Cancel, okay. So something like that. Something like that, alright. Fine tuning. Not too strong, so you don't jump. You will jump regardless, so let's see. Alright. Nah, I wanna hit that one over there, so I'm able to something similar. Yo. I was so that much close. Alright. Five strokes. Finish 3 over par. 2. On that map only 2. Par was 2. This is kind of brutal game fun. Yeah. At least I'm seeing that I'm doing something. I'm having some kind of progress. I need to jump. I don't know how far, I don't know how long. Yeah, it was OP. Huh! Alright. Well, this takes long. Double boogie. Alright. Just trying to see. Well, that was not what I was expecting. And this camera is actually hurting my eyes. Far. Nice. Wait. The tree camera is not actually working as I wanted. The water is bouncing me up. So I need to hit hard enough so I hit that one and the bread summit. So be on my side. Alright. Actually, I was kind of happy with that one. Yeah, okay, a bit stronger. I'm stubborn with my shot right now. But the yeah, okay. Oh well. It's not like I'm playing this for world records or ranked plus 6-3 strokes. What was... no. I don't like the idea that the camera keeps whatever I had instead of resetting what it was. Strength was okay. The angle was not. Eight strokes. All right. So I need to find some kind of weird time. Not my stuff. Alright. Didn't do anything for me. No! Slow but steady. Well, that was not... 15 minutes up! Well, basically this is the last... It has to give me something. Oh. 8 strokes, alright. Finish 4 over par. Alright, returning to lobby in 6 seconds. And there's not... So what can I say? What was that? Ah, controls is also here. Ah, just selecting what I'm using as a controller. Kind of, Ah, settings as well. Tutorial tab, preset, okay, show player items, another play, okay. Personal stats. I have no idea what I played just recently, so. And customize, I'm able to customize what? Whatever. Whatever. So, in the hindsight, look, what is my... Okay, for quick game, I actually like that. It was for 15 minutes, more or less. Okay, it took a little bit longer, but fine. I gave the same for Don't Starve Together, and I will give the same most likely. Puyo Puyo Tetris, but in this case, I will say that I like the game, even if I'm not good at golf games. I I was doing good with Mario Golf 64 back in the days, and since then I haven't played beyond Wii Golf. So yeah, I need to actually, and also on the mini golf, if anything, I've been playing it being Flash games actually. Even so it was like back in the days when you had like where we Peli Golf, the Finnish one. I don't know if it exists anymore or not, but that was the thing that I used to play when I was this height. So like in the middle school more or less, elementary school. Let's put it that way. It's easier for that way. So that's why I like this kind of stuff. When the mini golf games, I like the idea that they are trying to recreate. Like I've seen videos and I've seen people playing, and I like the idea that they create. And even this was doing the same. So basically, the mini golf courses are more like obstacle courses, and you are just basically playing Super Monkey Ball. Ooh, that is kind of reference here. But yeah, basically obstacles. It's not like mini golf like you. It's more obstacle course. With golfing logic, and it works even if I'm not that good with it. And I still had fun, even if I would say that, well, okay, practice makes perfect. As soon as I understand more how the shots are made and that kind of stuff, so it will be a little bit more easy to probably enjoy if I would make something like some. I don't know, because like in one hand I know, like from Wario Land 3, like, and also Mario Golf 64 used to do that back in the day, so expected perfect hits basically if you hit that one, how where it will be landing, not taking in account anything like, well, they don't have that much obstacles, so basically it's just bomb hitting. So just assuming that you hit the perfect bomb, like first you hit the end and then you hit the center. So so basically it gives you some kind of estimation how where you are going to land, which direction you are going to go, and no. But with this one, when you see just one strength, you just hit the strength. You just see, and you need to start to calculate the angles for yourself, and it's more or less, so basically it's given and taken. So it's not like it's bad thing, but from my perspective, if I would like to return to the game, it's a little bit more. It feels more, from my perspective, trial and error kind of game. So it's not something if I'm not having that good eye with the angles and I don't have that that well understanding how the strength is affecting on the ball movement, while I don't have anything like quick retries if I'm playing alone. It's something like, because yeah, routines and routine. So basically, but on the other hand, like I'm not. So basically, it will be a little bit it puts the bar for me to return to the game a little bit higher than maybe it should be, maybe not. On the other hand, if it would give some kind of, and that like showing the perfect hit will be hitting here, or you will have that line to show you where the angle will be going, then most likely it would not attract those hardcore gamers who like to who has that eye, who has that perception, and you who are understand like getting the touch of the game faster, and especially if it like it's sort of understanding the target. When I'm having when I didn't do anything, let me rephrase that again. When I didn't do any research about these games, I just downloaded them, and now I'm jumping here and just screaming to YouTube while like I had something. So that's why I don't know what, for example, the target audience. But on this sense, if I would sit with my friends and friend will say that, hey, do you want to play golf with your friends just to spend time? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm not that good at it, but at least it's easy to pick up. It loaded quickly. I was happy with it. On the other hand, if I will be alone and I will be asking if I will be with my friends and I will be the one who will suggest the game. Golf with your friends will not be top of the list. I will actually, maybe. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. The issue is also that I have Dokapon Kingdom, and actually, Dokapon Kingdom can be, it's annoying, but it can be a little bit more engaging. But on the other hand, it's more engaging as well, because it gives you some sort of sense of feedback, even if it's unfair feedback, but it's still a feedback. Here, it's more like this thing, trial and error, trial and error. It feels like you are not as in control, like, but whenever you are moving your ball, you need to on. If you don't have that, so it's not. It's casual, but it's not casual friendly. If I would put that way, because it may I didn't check that much about the settings. I didn't check about assistance, accessibilities, and assistance, and because there was also option for help. I don't know what it included. Maybe it included something like helpful stuff. But if I go with the default, just quick. But that's the thing. I still give that really huge credit. So yeah, golf with your friends was actually it was fun in some degree. At least I enjoyed that more than I enjoyed with the Don't Starve together, because I start like this game. I start with loading screens. Here it was quick, so basically for that 15 minutes that I gave to the game, majority of the time I was actually playing. It clearly gave me boom, local quickie basically. All right, I load. So it's me and my hand with the golf ball. I like that. I like that. So basically, jumping to the last one. Jumping to the last one. And then actually now I need to remember to put my just a small break, because I need to put my chicken waiting. So as soon as I finish with this one and with my rants, I just make cook, pum pum, and then Fire Emblem. Oh boy, one minute. 100 hours already. 100 hours. But yeah, am I able to? I'm not going to pause. I need to learn how to stream or remind myself how to stream. Well, so it was quick one. But yeah, this is the thing what I want, why I wanted this kind of microphone, because it's more like it's clip on. It's not hitting like pushing my ears or anything unnaturally. So that's why it's 6 meters cable. This is annoyingly long. And that's why it's a little bit heavy, because I need to put majority here, just wrap them up. Let's see how I will be handling when I return to the island. But at least if I want to have my own one-man studio somewhere, I have the cable for long green screen. Huh. Okay, I don't have any place where to put green screen yet. I should not. I shouldn't think about getting green screen for myself, because that will be not good for entertainment business. Sega. Alright, 15 minutes started. And mute is here, so because I'm going to sneeze.
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2!
Ultimate puzzle match, right? Main menu, Puyo Puyo Tetris. Adventure solo. Experience the story and learn more about the worlds of Puyo Puyo and Tetris. Play against CPU. Multiplayer lessons. Learn how to play Puyo Puyo Tetris with your tips and both beginners. I was screaming about let's discuss the basics how to play Puyo Puyo. Once you master this core concept, you will have no problem playing. Ready? Let's hope so. You have putting expectations really high. Basic rules. This squishy thing is Puyo. Alright? They come dropping down from above like this. Simply match up 4 or more of the same color to pop them. If you don't clear Puyo Puyos, they will just keep dropping. And before you know it, your ball will overrun. If Puyo Puyo is ever stacked on the top of an X, then you will lose. So what did we learn? Match Puyos of the same color and get rid of them. Hi, auto on. Clearing Puyos. As we saw, when you get 4 Puyos together, they will pop up. A little bit too slow. But diagonal doesn't count. They have to be touching. Okay. controls. As Puyos are dropping, it's your job to move them and rotate. Rotate the Puyos by pressing A or B, clockwise and counterclockwise. Yeah, alright, makes sense. Use whatever buttons those are to move the Puyos as they drop. Move whatever directions those are to move Puyos, okay? Are you ready? Are your Puyos in the right direction? Then press down. Fast drop, okay? This is that easy, just rotate them and drop them. Let's move on. Giant Puyos, okay? Depending on your game mode, play mode, you might encounter these guys. I just push forward. They count as 4 Puyos, okay? Instead of rotating, press HP swap colors. Okay, look carefully at Puyo so you have it stacked. Advantage, alright. Garbage Puyos. These are garbage Puyos. They are very troublesome punch that they do not disappear even when there are 4 of them. By chaining Puyo pops, you can send garbage Puyos to your own opponent. Clear Puyos set up regular Puyos to be pop adjacent. Popping forward gets rid of the garbage as well. Now show me examples so I'm understanding what you mean. Okay. Keep clearing them from alright. Next Puyos. Finally you notice something curious upright. Upper right? Ah, yeah. This helpful indicator alerting you which Puyos you will receive next. Keep eye on this display. Okay. Alright, so basically it's just Tetris in this sense. Yeah, sure, how the difficult one. Skip. I'm not interested in the story, but new background unlocked. I just want to know what the game gives me as a short one.
I'm here.
You are there. Pop away and attack with garbage Puyos. A game over for your opponent is a victory for you. B3. Defeat your opponent plus 3,000 points, 4,000 points. Wow. They are playing with Tetris. Oh. Okay. This is how well I'm remembering my Tetris games.
Solved it. Solved it.
That wasn't the perfect move, but
Solved it. Got it.
that was nice cheat. Probably.
Solved it.
Alright, that counts.
Solved it. Got it.
Alright. I don't want that one. Okay, that counts as well.
Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Got it.
Spin attack.
Ow!
Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for, but I'm actually losing this because I'm not paying attention enough.
Solved it. Solved it. Got it. Solved it. Solved it.
No! Ah, alright.
Solved it. Got it. Solved it. Solved it. Solved it. Got it.
I'll do better next time.
That was perfect.
Well, that was accident. Technical points 5 credits, basic points 50. But as you can see, the CPU got 4,600, I got 3,500, so... Alright. Let's go for the...
I'm here.
So yeah, skipping on the 2 minutes 45 seconds, on the 3 minutes 15 defeat the opponent. Yeah. Puyo, 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 puyo. Alright. Whatever that means in this sense. Yeah. Whoops.
Solved it. Solved it.
Cool. Well, that's
Solved it.
easier.
Solved it. Solved it.
Whoa!
Solved it. Solved it.
Oops, I put that wrong side.
Solved it.
Oh, well, could have been worse.
Whoa! Hey!
Solved it. Ow!
Well, thank you for that.
Whoa!
Uh,
Whoa!
I need to have
Hey!
reds more. Okay, I'll do this.
Solved it. Solved it.
Whoa!
Got it. Solved.
Whoa! Oh no! How'd that happen?
That was perfect.
I have no idea how that happened. Well, that was basically luck as well. You don't need words to get what's going on. Well, at least I got 3 stars. So that was fun. That was fun. Continue.
I think I get it now. So some mysterious guy shows up out of the blue and tells you that the world's in serious trouble.
That's the basic story of my life. I just come from the blue and just say that. Alright. Next stage, shortcut, whatever. And there's the 15 minutes. Alright, so back. Save whatever you want. And now checking. Missions and rewards. Yeah, I got the. I finished the missions. And I got my 300 points. Nice. Nice. And I'm starting to get hungry. Because the point, like, returning a little bit the... Because I actually enjoy this other reward part, even if in Europe, basically what I've been more or less seeing right now, it's not as wide. For now, I have collected, well, the people is still in the pack, so that was fun. And I most likely open them whenever I go to Frisbee. For now, I don't have that much. But I actually enjoy, like, it's looking fun. And but you can say people from behind, just fun and cute. Then out of what I've seen over here, well, because I was actually hoping to get that Dodo back, but it wasn't in stock last time when I saw. Boom. This one I bought, or I got for my. I was thinking to use this for my luggage. Still thinking if I should. I will see. I will make that decision more or less tomorrow. And then the two Splatoon. This is the Courage one keychain. I was planning to open them, but then I saw how the picture of Link. Well, okay, first I got the Ganondorf one, the power. How amazing it looks. So basically, I'm just waiting for the Wisdom one. But those are actually nice. Like, you basically play and you get some kind of small merchandise to boost your, and that's, for that, I'm actually happy. Okay, I needed to pay for delivery fee. But it's fair. It's fair in this situation because in Nordics, I don't believe that there's any kind of, at least in Finland, Nintendo Finland is doing pretty good job. I feel that they have been done better job in past, but when Finland is more PlayStation country, so it's a little bit difficult to maintain that kind of rel relevance. But yeah, yeah, but hopefully Switch move. Okay, and also what I remember, like Wii U era. Even if I enjoyed Wii U, but that's the thing that if public doesn't enjoy the console, then you are in a weird situation. Returning for the so I collected those platinum points that I got. Maybe I will see whenever I return, so I'm able. At least I need to order something before it expires, and now I should be in a situation that for next 6 months should be fine. Because yeah, they expire every 6 months. So if once half year I spent a couple of hundred silver points for, and okay, today I spent points for getting my Ryu. Amazing. That is actually beautiful. I'm happy for getting that as my avatar for now. I have Ganondorf as well that backup, but oh, and now I'm seeing the beautiful triangle here that Ganondorf from Wind Waker is what, and Ryu are both watching the Link Sinton. Regardless, Tetris, Puyo Puyo Tetris. I still didn't understand what the Puyo Puyo is. I understood that they are blobs, but blobs are a little bit vague in this situation. Like you could have just stated that they are Dragon Quest slimes or Grimers from Pokemon universe, and I will be fine. I could not have seen any kind of difference for Tetris it was fine, and Tetris as a time attack, yeah, fine. Well, yeah, that's also a game, and I'm actually happy for this game because you actually how I play these games, it just feels a little bit more. There's some kind of structure because they don't stop together as far as I saw. There was no clear tutorial or quick game. You start with something and you see that the game suggests recommends you to do something. So recommends you to host and then you just follow them, but still you don't fully understand. Even if you see cool characters, but you don't understand why I would you prefer this kind of gaming style over this kind of gaming style if I don't know what I'm expected to do from the game. So it's like, eh, golf with the friends, they were more simpler idea, but also this is the local quick one. If you want select this one, it was actually quick. No loading times, it just selected random set and you just move on. I enjoyed that. It was fun. It was good. And then, but still, little here and there with the tutorial is still like you need to learn. Even if there was not that many buttons, they had more clearer buttons for the cameras, not for the golf itself. Maybe because I didn't check the loading screen information. Puyo Puyo Tetris, boom, lessons. So basically, they give you right away from the beginning that if you need to learn, this is where you learn, this is how you learn the basics, and you are able to adjust your skills based on this one. So basically, and we are speaking about the Tetris game, so it's basically, if not more, okay, it's a little bit more arguable. Arguments can be made, but let's throw it away. So basically, Tetris is a little bit more simpler game than mini golfs. In reality, it's not. I know. Yeah, Tetris is more like the premise is basically more complicated, but because Tetris has that endless mentality, while golf is more about playing against the environment, so the environment will change. The dynamic is a little bit different on those, but basically both are simpler, but they did something a little bit. But they, even if they are more simpler games, even if they are more played games, even if they are more known games, they still had the effort to make a little bit easier to first timers to jump in, while Don't Starve Together a little bit more complicated, a little bit more ambitious with their ideas. And I'm not going to say it's not a bad idea. It's just I that's something maybe I should what I'm going to get, like, let's say, because it's more like onboarding should be, there should be something like making it a little bit more easier. It shouldn't be. I know the Dark Souls a little bit broke plat the platform a little bit, so like back in the days, Sega Mega Drive, Nintendo Entertainment System, like back, like when you just pick up your game like DuckTales or Sonic the Hedgehog in this case, or let's jump one more generation, Mischief Makers on Nintendo 64, because that is something that people rarely reference. They're a little bit more. You learn while you play. You go in a deep end, and then there's pum 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 Mission Impossible on Nintendo 64. That was that was actually really what I remember when we got that game. It took we it took for me and my brother a long time to finish the first stage, because we didn't understand fully. We got killed faster than we understood what was supposed to do. Then one friend beat the first stage for us, and then it was a different story. We evolved. But okay, that also relied on the reading, and it's more. It was not targeted. Uh, it's the. I should play the game before I say if it's still good or not, because I have fond memories on that game regardless, because I enjoyed a couple of stages that it had. But on the other hand, do I enjoy the aesthetics of the game or rather than mechanics? I'm using the terminology because I try to remind myself how, like, I need to return to the school. The school is asking me to use those words and understand the concepts and trying to find the beautiful middle ground. And I try to respect that approach, even if may have my own approaches. Or okay, I'm not professional designer, so I'm not having anything on the table. I haven't developed any games, so basically take what I'm given. But still, like I enjoyed the Puyo Tetris on this sense, because they were putting effort on making first time players easier to grasp and taking their time to learn the mechanic, like learning the game. So it's not like, so in this case, yeah, Puyo Tetris would be, out of those three games, I would say that yeah, Puyo Tetris will be, if I needed to be buy one of them, Puyo Tetris will be the one that I will buy. Not only because it's easier for one player to play, and Tetris is a little bit more easy game for me, but as well because it was clear with the lessons, and they gave a little, like, it's, I just checked the first one, but there was different lessons for different difficult, like different styles. Maybe I will have learned something new. Maybe they will be teaching me a little bit how to pay different kind of attentions, different ways, different attentions. the prime example, because now if you have chance to, if you are paying for the expansion pack, finally my baby, I don't need to download, no, check that if I have access. I'm just showing this before I'm ending the stream and just jumping. But yeah, this game, Pokemon Stadium 2, I'm just, the PAL versions are not English, and and so I'm basically able to play this one. I need to, probably I will stream this or something as a one way or not. But that's not the thing. The main thing here is that the school system, Earl's Academy, that is that is basically how I see as well the tutorial should be done. That is basically perfect onboarding. Okay, in this case it's not onboarding. Maybe I should stream that as a just speaking and just play through that. So because that's basically how, this is the second Pokemon game that I officially own. We officially own, and this was, as soon as we got this one, we played this more than Pokemon Stadium 1, because this, not only this has more things to offer, but this is more useful for whenever your friends had Pokemon Red. Okay, one friend had Red and the other one had Gold, and the third one had Crystal. So those were the three games basically that we played, and when we had the expansion pack as well. So basically, you play a game from GP Tower, and if you are stuck and you need to learn moves or something like that, you open the academy and you see what kind of level up moves they will have, which level they will evolve, and then basically you build your team and just make your friends to play, because you may register the teams and then you are able to play. Pum pum. Pokemon Stadium, that is basically not only the mechanics were the better, but also the game, what the game included. So it made more sense to. That's why it's a little bit annoying that you are not able to attach your Game Boy games here. Not only for the game, so you could play your weirdly named, and then weirdly colored Golem on 3D, while. But yeah, Earl's Academy on Pokemon Stadium 2. That is one good way to teach about the game, about the mechanics, about the styles, and not only that, but also making sure that new players will know how to pay attention for some sort of details. I would be. I'm happy which direction Pokemon went from that one, but I feel that they missed a little bit the point from. Maybe after generations 5, maybe around. I was going to say in generation 5, but in reality, like, generation 5 introduced the first issue that was a little bit my problem. Like, basically Machamp versus Conkeldurr. Why would you use Machamp over Conkeldurr when they are when Conkeldurr is basically just better stat distributed version of the same Pokemon? There are some small details here and there, but like in a Pokemon universe, generally, I previously liked the idea that you are, let's put like Generation 2, you have Skizor and Fortress. Both are Bug Steel Pokemon, but both are different stat distribution. Thus, they have different kind of roles as well. So you are able to, in the perfect world, I'm not going to speak about OU and UU and other Smogon related tiers. I'm just speaking about the casual perspective and a little bit more if you think the big picture. So you are having more tools to build up. So you are not only have like if you have want to have more attacking oriented steel Pokemon or defensive oriented bugged Pokemon, you have that too over there. But the Generation 6, 5, basically when they try to introduce the pre pre established game, more or less, they took a little bit. I know I appreciate the idea that they wanted to recreate the magic of Generation 1 and try to re-vision them, and that would have perfectly worked if they never wanted to introduce if they wanted to move along with it and not include the new all the games at all. Now I'm ranting different stuff. Yeah, I know. The smooth transition. And I should probably speak about my Pokemon weird approaches or like what my different Pokemon. What thinking of? Because in my opinion, Conqueror would have been better if it would have fit my. I would swallow that design a little bit better if it would be just like more defensive version of matchup, so it feels more like you still are able to play both. You just need to find different kind of style, but which one you want to go with. Yeah, but I will still not say that it's not. It was the bad thing. It's more like mega e- mega evolution, and the idea of breeding fresh fresh air for forgotten Pokemon. Enjoy that idea. Pidgeot, Beedrill, Altaria, like Kangaskhan, who remembers them and who plays them. But then when you introduce to Garchomp, Skeezor, Charizard, okay, obviously starters should happen. Actually, I don't know why starters should have had. But yeah, like already like established character, like established, well-known, and especially Salamence and Mega Rayquaza, and in all respect, but Groudon and Geiger having the primal versions as well. Like you need to find a you need if you want to have it's a, the issue is that if you are first using basically the first 10 years 12 years of establishing that you are exploring the world, and then suddenly bomb you jump to focus a little bit more on competitive side. I'm respecting that idea, but the issue is that you have it's really difficult to balance everything that you have done, especially on the pace what the Pokemon is doing stuff, and we are still paying a lot of those. We like it's either or, in my opinion, either or. So they should have like one game that is focusing more on the competitive side, and the other game that's focusing on the exploration side, and that's my hot, uh, boring take on this one. Regardless, Pokemon Stadium 2 did really good job on showing how to learn the game, how and how to evolve your understanding and paying attention to details. I assume that Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is doing the same with the lessons, so it's not because from my perspective, I like Tetris. It's not about that. It's just I never. That's basically one of the rare times that I'm playing Tetris as a competitive game, because even when I played Mario Party 3 back in the days, or any Mario Party games or any other games, I rarely played those, if any, those puzzle mini games where you need to defeat the other one, the other players. Like yeah, that's why I had issues to, because I paid a little bit more attention what I want to build. I never paid attention what happens on the other side. I never paid attention on what I will be having next and what I should be. So I never strategized. I didn't see the game as I'm fighting. I didn't see it as a fighting game. I'm seeing that as a happy, and that's why I actually went to the adventure mode, because I just thought that it starts with one thing, and I don't know why it doesn't happen all the time. It starts with a solo playthrough, so you just get used to the logic, and then you will be later introduced with the 101 kind of stuff. But it wasn't true. It just right away jumped into the 101, and I was already almost losing because I was, and I believe that because I was going to lose and it's still first stages, that's why it started to give me more same colors. So I was able to build some kind of connection. So I'm able to save myself up in a later stages. Maybe the game will be more harsher on that one. Fair. That is how you build adventure difficulty. Difficulty curve on the adventure mode, but still. So that's why I believe that in this sense, all I want to believe that the tutorial lessons and maybe practicing, if they had any over there, could help people like me who like the Tetris game but don't see that as a competitive game, to train the eye to work correctly, so they will pay attention on the other side as well. And that is something like I I hope they are doing, but based on my first assumption. So yeah, that's why it feels like more a game that I will buy, because it feels like it hits those couple of notes that I like to game have, whereas the golf and Don't Starve Together, if I remember right, I'm able to open the eShop and let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. Ooh, boy. I will do that way. So this is actually third time today that I need to re-enter my password. I should probably save that, but you know, meh, meh, meh. Alright, so it was here, Nintendo Switch Online. I hope that eventually they will update this to run a little bit smoother, because I hate how it jumps and loads slowly. Ongoing trial, so what do we have as a price right now? €5. Alright. €5, but 10 cents less. 75% off, and then Puyo at Tetris, €8. Makes sense, but 80% off makes sense. Okay, let's see. Don't Starve Together. The only thing I would actually stay. I'm not in-game items. No, I don't want to follow that path. Continuous and storage pay, maybe paid membership. Okay. Golf. Key features 12 player multiplayer. Okay. Themed courses, customizations, 3 game modes, power ups. I didn't see them at all. Downloadable content. Okay, they are also in discount if anything. Bundle, deluxe edition. Okay. Alright, paid membership, okay, and 6 gigabytes, alright. And Puyo Tetris. Software includes modes and feature. Ah, no. That was Video Wall. Japan Wall puzzle game series Puyo. Okay, that's why I didn't know that too much. Traditional, improved. Improved online mode offers competition in game-specific leagues and free to play up to 4 players. The software, alright. But yeah, because I was going, I wanted to watch them all basically just for purpose, because if this Don't Stop Together would have had cross-platform, so basically I would be able to play against my friend who are using Steam. I assume that this game is on Steam as well, or PlayStation, whatever. Okay, then I would say that it's worth for the price, because then you are more likely, because that game benefits a little bit more from the online multiplayer mode. It like you are able to play with friends or whatsoever. These 2 games, on the other hand, I'm okay that they are only Switch once, because they feel like you are able to play like they feel more local games. They feel a little bit more local games. Mini golf and Tetris, obviously mini golf, because you are. I would assume that they give you an option that you are able to use one controller and play. I'm just assuming, but you don't probably need to have more than one controller. Dokapon was able to do that with 4 players, so I will not see a difference, because based on this one, it felt like more as a turn-based. Maybe it's more dynamic and everybody has turn whenever they have, and they just wait whenever. So when somebody finishes on that case, then it will be also beneficial to have. But no, split screen golf sounds annoying. But yeah, this is the most solid one of these 3. But it also makes sense because it's Sega behind it, and it's already like established franchise, and it's again Tetris, so you are able to focus a little bit more because the mechanic is a little bit, it's already there. You are able to focus more on aesthetics and making those combos look beautiful, and so you are able to polish the game easier using that. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. So that is including my. So if you are Nintendo Switch member and you want to have easy points to order for yourself something from my reward program, these are 3 games easy to pick up, and basically from these two, you are able to play within 15 minutes. Here in 15 minutes you mostly watch loading screen while your server has been established, even if you are playing offline locally alone. So yeah, it's more, but still something. And if you have friends, maybe this game works a little bit better. Just learn a little bit the mechanic, like basic mechanics beforehand before jumping in. But yeah, I'll wrap this up and then I will continue with the Fire Emblem. Profile. I'm not going to, because I'm not linking. I'm not able to see how long I have the game. The game activity I haven't been able to. I'm not going to link because it's more like not backed up, unable to check status. Regardless, I'm already played over 100 hours and I need to continue with the monster battles. So first eat, then I will continue. If for some reason you check this one up, have a nice fall, enjoy the whatever is coming up. I will most likely see you more soon on streams, whatever I'm trying to do in the future. For now, I'm enjoying, because it's also fun for me to return a little bit on this English speaking streams. Because I want to balance. Yeah, I need to finish Fire Emblem. And yeah, hit in the comments if you have any kind of games that you. Because no, I'm not going to make any kind of engagement baits. So cool. I'm not going to end my phrase even if I had some kind of engagement bait idea. Still, you are allowed to engage, but I don't want you to feel that you are forced to like and subscribe, because that is not what I'm planning to do here yet. Knocking my wood, I'm just doing this for myself more currently in current stage, and I have not planned to turn any. I don't have patience to turn this as a profession. That is how much I learned from video editing, that oh my god, I have to have a much better setup than I have right now. So yeah, no, this is for my personal usage for now, and if you enjoy that, I'm happy to be on this role with you, and I'm happy to engage if you have anything to offer. And without that, you offer it regardless. Cool, I will go eat. Have a nice day, have a nice September, remember that. And well, whenever I have more time, I will jump into my random, like some kind of more randoms. I will try to find more time for my streams. And and I will return to my 12 minutes of before frustration. This is also a good way for me to remind that, because I will return on those ones on later. Yeah, September issue is not going to happen as far as I'm concerned for the sprite. For those who are interested in that news, because it will the schedule that we have publishing schedule published schedule that we are planning to keep, and with Sprite, the newspaper that we are using in the for our game design students. It's a little bit too soon for the perspective how the studies are returning. So yeah, it's just hitting too early. So we skip. For now, we skip September and continue on October. So for that reason, I'm kind of a little bit sad and happy. because September game to pushing any kind of article that I would be actually happy with. Okay, it's easy part, like how much I will be focused and just writing that, it will be pain. So basically, I'm okay that I don't need to write anything in a rush right now. On the other hand, in Europe, on September, 35 years, Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. A Zelda game that I never played. I never played. I never played the first two games, and then the CDI games. So basically, otherwise, I've well, okay, and four sword games, but that's why I was like, when we were first discussing about the September issue, and I was checking what games are having any kind of anniversaries, and I saw Zelda 2 on that one. I was like, wow, I will have really good chance to play that game, especially just Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom was just released 2 months ago, and I still haven't finished that game. But regardless, just Breath of the Wild have been released. The first issue could be a perfect sequence for that. But then again, December 98 was the release month for the Ocarina of Time. So maybe the anniversary Zelda game should be safe on that one. And maybe it's good for me to return to the original, the one that blew my mind back when I was young. Okay, Super Mario 64 was the first 3D game that I played, but Ocarina of Time was a little bit different because that was the first game that I acknowledge of playing that didn't have clear level setup. Because with Mario 64, even if it's open game, but it's still structured easily. You know what is the level first, what is first level, second level, third level, and what you need to do. So basically, it's more streamlined platformer. Whereas Ocarina of Time, it still has the first dungeon, but you need to find your way how to get into that. So it's already a puzzle to get to the first dungeon, even if it's just. And remember play. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking that maybe Ocarina of Time will be better to save that. So yeah, this stream is going longer than I'm expecting with my monologues, but yeah, approximately 1 month. So I would say, because if October issue needs to be ready in the first week of October, from my perspective, I will probably record play and record that game footage for myself around mid-September. But depending, I need to check what games are turning in, having anniversaries like 25th or 30th or 20th, and I have access to them, because I don't want to download ROMs or playing, but I need to have some kind of access to that. Even if it's not my game, but at least if somebody owns that and I have chance to capture that footage, I will be fine. I know I have made already one exception, but that exception was purely because there's no other way right now. But I haven't checked any October games, and if there are a couple of more that I'll be interested with, I will be okay to stream a couple of them and just speak whatever feels accurate for whatever I want to speak about, because it's still for. I don't see the game, like the games that I pick, they are not always in the sense that what I want to play. It's more also as a game design student. What if this game benefits me in any way? What I could see in that, and what I could learned from that, and also because I'm from the older generation, so it's more easier for me to reflect whatever, like, especially if I'm able to play games from my childhood that are turning basically 30 as I'm turning 30. Oh boy. So it gives me a chance also to see the testament of time, if they are timeless, if they are something that I just feel nostalgic or whatever. And if there's something that can be carried over for the new generation, still kept in the new games one way or another. That's why also I chose Yoshi's Story on previous one. It wasn't just excuse for myself to play that game again, but also just remind me, like, even if there are annoying parts of the game that I feel that they maybe not aged well, maybe, and now when the internet is more growing, I see the issues, and but I still like feel like what the game offered, what the game had, it was still something that I'm sad that never caught up. At least on my eyes, I never seen any kind of any game that falling over the same structure. So that's why I'm happy to jump in, because it's still like yeah, that's why I'm happy to play a couple more games based on what I have. But if time, and that's why I try to choose the first game based on what I know I would like to, and then if I have time, I'm able to collect something other than compare, because it's not only that I need to write and think and chew, because I'm not writing the article right after. I wait usually for 1 week, so I'm able to reflect a little bit. I'm able to adjust, and then because if I freshly write, then the aftertaste is not clear. But that's why I also try to record, so I'm able to remind myself what was going on my mind when I was playing, what I was thinking, what I was, even if the article is not always accurate, but I remember, well, I need to learn speak more. That's something that I've been kept for myself. So basically I have my, but I need to filter what I say, because otherwise I phrase wrongly and people don't like that. Like how many times in this stream I've been saying quickie, 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 what, even if I know what the window is there. Okay, I know, and I don't know, sorry. Joey reference from Friends. I need to go eat. 1 hour later. Cool, enjoy your September, whatever it's happening, and I will see you soon. And I'm still in Finland tomorrow by this time. I'm being towards Sweden, back to the island. Not Shadow Island, but bad jokes for the next week. For now, cha cha.